In Europe and the United States, Toyota has revealed new specifications and prices for the 2024 Toyota bZ4X. Now, I don't personally recommend this electric car. I think there's other better choices. But if you are dead set on getting a Toyota EV, here are the new details. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Toyota has released 2024 bZ4X prices, and they've added some features, plus a new dual voltage charging cable. Toyota have updated the bZ4X for 2024. It is a bit better. It's got new features, new technology, and basically it's a pretty similar price, which is good. Pretty necessary really if you want to compete in the EV market. Toyota sold 10,000 bZ4X models in its first full US sales year in 2023. Very surprisingly, 10,000, especially considering they recalled the car because the wheels were falling off. Apparently, they couldn't get the wheels to stay on the bZ4X. That's what Toyota said. They had to work out how to fix that, and it took them about, I think, 4 or 5 months to work out how to fix that. So they recalled cars, they did a stop sale, they tried to even buy back some of the cars. I think that wasn't the true reason. I believe there was a battery problem and Toyota didn't want to publicize it, but we don't know if that's true. Toyota released the 2024 bZ4X with new features, and those include a standard dual voltage level 1 and level 2 charging cable, plus you get new information displayed on the digital screen. That includes estimated charging time, state of charge, estimated vehicle range, and those are displayed on the screen directly in front of the driver, which I think is a kind of a good idea. The 2024 version comes in 2 trims called XLE and Limited. Now this is in the United States and Canada. Both variants come in rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. Toyota has kind of made the interior a little bit nicer, and XLE trims get an 8-way adjustable driver's seat and power rear liftgate. In addition, the Limited now includes Toyota's Advanced Park as standard. The feature enables hands-free parking in parallel or perpendicular situations. If you buy or lease a 2024 bZ4X, Toyota is giving you complimentary charging through EV Go. So it's kind of like getting 1 year free charging, kind of like 1 year free gasoline or petrol. Prices. The cheapest model you can buy is $43,000 US. It's not made in the US, so it doesn't qualify for EV incentives, meaning it's quite a lot more expensive than, say, something like a Tesla Model Y. $43,000, and it has 252 miles of range. That's the XLE front-wheel drive model. Has about 190 horsepower. It's not too bad. Anyhow, the XLE all-wheel drive, if you want to get 2 motors, you get a little bit more power. Not a lot more because they have less power in the motors. So you get about 210, 220 horsepower in that model. Costs $45,000 US, and it has 228 miles of range. So not much range, to be honest. It's surprising. I believe the reason for the much lower range figures because it's heavier, because it has that additional motor in the vehicle. So 228 miles of range for the $45,000 option. The Limited front-wheel drive costs $47,000. It has 236 miles of range, and the Limited all-wheel drive is $49,000, and it has 222 miles of range. If you compare these specifications to other electric cars, the Yuanhang 5 from Hyundai, the Tesla Model Y, a range of other EVs, even the Volkswagen ID4, it really doesn't compete on price and range. In my opinion, I don't understand why so many of these have sold. Now, when I say so many, it's still a pretty small number. Less than 1% of Toyota's vehicle sales in 2023 were electric cars, fully electric cars. Now, Toyota might tell you otherwise, they might say 50% or something, but that's just hybrids. So they're trying to include hybrids in their EV sales. If you're wondering how big the bZ4X is, it's 184.6 inches long. So it's slightly longer than a RAV4, 2 inches lower. Its height is 65 inches, and it has, it's got 27.7 cubic feet of storage. I believe it's about 450 liters of storage in the boot. Not that big, to be honest. On the inside of the car, people have been surprised by, they feel like it's actually relatively small on the inside. And it is smaller on the inside than a Hyundai Ioniq 5 or a Tesla Model Y. Smaller, more expensive. doesn't really make sense in my opinion. But anyway, if you love Toyota, it's definitely an option. Like I said though, you're going to have to consider the range. Charging speed on these is relatively slow. It's about 150 kilowatt max charging speeds. And they don't have access at this point in time to Tesla's supercharger network. So that could be an issue in the future. You might feel like you're a little bit left out of the new NACS charging phenomenon. You know, we're now moving away from CCS chargers to NACS chargers. And these Toyota EVs do only have CCS charging. Thanks for watching.